Gas is a major factor in the rising inflation Americans are now feeling.
Formula shortage across the country. Many stores running out of the critical item and unable to
Let's turn now to 3 extreme climate events around the globe, which many believe are linked by man-made climate change. A record heat wave in Japan, major flooding in Australia, and a deadly avalanche in northern Italy.
Overpopulation has been a concern that has been met with many unorthodox methods in response to the issue. Senior journalist Bianca has decided to interview new religious order Concordia to find out more.
Cecilia, can you tell me what made you start Concordia in the first place?
We exist as one force against the problems that we have caused without a sense of division towards our people. And if there is an issue, we solve it as a community. We don't segregate.
So Cecilia, can you please explain what Concordia is about?
Concordia was made and it became a harmonious solution to the overpopulation situation in the world, and we are just a group of people collectively who have common beliefs, who want to solve this and want to live better for future generations to come and for our precious, precious land.
So how does Concordia sustain its members?
Our community has various resources like renewable energy with windmills and solar power, hydroelectricity, gaining our power from the earth that provides us life without destroying it. Not to mention we grow our own crops, we can feed ourselves, we raise our own meat.
Why is the issue of overpopulation so important to you?
We are conscious of the way that the world is going and the resources that we have, the state of humanity, and we just want to protect that, whether it's the land that we walk on or communities for generations to come.
So how are children raised in Concordia?
See, through raising these children as a community, everybody gets their chance to be a parent and nobody feels the need to have to procreate to get that. And these children are getting the love that they deserve in return in plenty.
So how does your religion foster its relationships within?
Our community feels as one. We are one. And when a child is introduced to our community, we choose to raise them in that same belief system. They don't have just 2 parents, they have many of all different ages.
So I've read that euthanasia is promoted in your commune, so can you tell me more about this?
In our community, we live our lives through stages. And when we get to the end of those stages, we go to bed and we slip away peacefully in our night's dreams. And we know that we have lived and fulfilled our purpose in life without destroying any possibilities and futures for future generations to come.
Bianca then interviewed Concordian member Adriana to find out more.
So would you compare the relationships in the community to something like a family?
In this community, I think we're closer than a family. We really cherish the relationship with one another, and we don't base like the importance of our relationship based on for how long have we met. We are all valuable here, and we all have like really deep connections. So for example, if you would like to join our community, you would instantly be like really important for me and like for all the members of the community. You would be like welcome from the beginning and like an important member from the beginning.
So what's the sexual education system like in Concordia?
Yeah, so also we're like educated about sex and like anatomy also, equally, like from a really young age, equally from male and females, because we don't want like all the pressure to be on just like the females. So we're like teach the same, and like, yeah, it's equal for both of them, so we can like take responsibility, all of us, from what's happening, and we can all know what to do next in case something like goes wrong or isn't like as planned. Yeah.
How is abortion approached in Concordia?
First of all, it's a free choice. If a woman or a person is pregnant and wants to have the child, it's safe for them to have them, and it will be raised like as a community. But in case they don't want the kid, they don't want to continue with the pregnancy, abortion is always safe and really encouraged. And we as a community can like accompany that person so they don't feel alone in the process. And it's free and it's safe and it's like really accessible for everyone.
To conclude, we asked Cecilia about what's to come by 2050.
We know if society doesn't change by 2050, there will be 9.8 billion people on the planet. Think about how they're going to live, how they're going to survive. How will they use energy? What will they be using?
With the planet's population expected to reach 9.8 billion by 2050, the question of how we as humans will sustain ourselves remains. Will the Earth have enough resources to last, or will overpopulation cause it to be stripped of its goods? Could the very thing we need to avoid this be new religious orders like Concordia, who live an eco-friendly lifestyle by cherishing the relationships they share with their members and the land they live off? For more information, head to concordia.org.